What's the most painful truth you've ever found by accident? I still hear the sound of that old metal drawer in my father's office sliding open, the way it scraped, the smell of cold dust and dried ink. I was only searching for batteries, but my hand closed around a thin blue notebook with my name written on the cover in blocky, angry letters. The paper felt almost damp, pages stuck together at the edges like it hadn't been opened in years. I sat on the floor, cross-legged like I was a kid again, knees pressed into the scratchy gray carpet, my heart beating so hard it echoed in my ears. I remembered being 6, kneeling by the door with my stuffed bear, listening for the rattle of Dad's keys, how I'd count the seconds until he'd drop his coat and say anything to me. Sometimes he'd just step over me, not even looking down, and I'd wonder what I did wrong. The first page of the notebook started with a date, my birthday, then just this line: I wish I'd never had a son. I never wanted this life. I'm trapped every time I see him. I wonder what I'm supposed to feel, but all I feel is tired. I stopped breathing for a second. My hands went cold, tingling, like I'd stuck them in ice, my mouth filled with the taste of pennies, my vision tunneled, the room shrinking until all I could see was that single sentence burning through the page. I flipped through the rest, entries for every year, more of the same. I can't do this. He deserves more than I can give. I never wanted to stay, but leaving would ruin everything. Sometimes I think he knows. I remembered being 8, sitting at the kitchen table with my homework, hearing Dad and Mom whisper in the next room. My pencil always snapped in my hand, sweat on my palms, waiting for someone to notice me. Dad came in once and said, "Try not to make so much noise, okay?" His voice flat, eyes not meeting mine. I thought it was just stress, or maybe I was too loud now. Every memory feels like a trick. Every birthday card, every forced smile, every time he said goodnight without looking at me. It was never love. It was endurance. I sat there on the carpet, notebook in my lap, shaking so hard my teeth knocked together. I wanted to scream or burn the whole house down, but all I did was press my face into my hands and sob, each breath jagged and hot against my palms. I haven't told anyone what I found. The notebook is still hidden in my closet, but I can't bring myself to read it again. Sometimes I hear his footsteps in the hallway and my heart jumps, not out of hope, but out of fear that he'll know I know. Full story on my profile.